Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andy Danauta and I want to welcome you today to Timeout with Charlie and Andy. I'm here with my wonderful, beautiful wife as always.
Charlie Adalta.
Yes, you're welcome. Today we have a very special package for you. I'm sure those of you that are singles and married, you have something to extract from today's teaching. We're talking about building stronger personalities. Quite a number of people, maybe we should define what personality is first. It is those set of qualities that makes you different. And so everybody has his. We live in a time and age where a lot of people want to fake things, want to just live a fake life on social media, and meanwhile they have a very beautiful person on the backstage that they are afraid if they present to the world, people may not like them and all. So today we want to briefly teach you how we took time as singles and even as married, we're still building strong personality, building on that thing that makes us different and is actually adding spice to our relationship and all. Guys have special things and special behaviors that you can brush up in your life that can make that relationship better. Ladies have to. So Charlie, as always, we talk about the side of the ladies. What are those wonderful qualities in their personalities that they can brush up to really add of spice to that relationship? And what are the things? Maybe Charlie, you should actually tell them some of these things they should turn down the volume on. Some of you are out there have certain things that you need to turn down the volume. It's affecting the whole relationships. People actually can get attracted by your face, your look, your shape, and all of that, but it takes a real, that personality is what gets to keep people. Before you say this, Charlie, have you guys ever wondered why some of the celebs that you love a lot, some of them are very beautiful, let me not call names, some of them are very beautiful, some of them are very handsome, and then their spouses will file for divorce and say irreconcilable differences and all of those. You don't quarrel with somebody's face, do you?
No.
You don't quarrel with somebody's shape, do you? That person is eventually who you will find a problem with. So there is a way you can brush up that personality, make it sparkle better, make it presentable and effective, so as you bring it up to the table it will help the relationship. Yes, Charlie.
Okay, have you wondered why sometimes you get to just dislike everything about you? It's because most times, especially ladies, we get to see maybe guys really connect with some other lady. We get to observe and then want to become them, forgetting that each person has a different personality. That's the uniqueness, and this uniqueness is the beauty of whatever relationship we have, whether from woman to woman or woman to man. This is the beauty of the relationship. Our differences are what makes this relationship beautiful. If we bring the same thing on the table, we'll get bored. It's like I have me talking to me all the time, me getting the same idea that I would bring all the time, but the difference that he brings something else, I bring something else, we merge together, it becomes something beautiful, makes it exciting to want to sit down to interact. So if you are out there, a lady, you are angry at yourself, sometimes you ask, why do I have to speak this way? It's because you are already taking on another personality. Whatever you force down, eventually you are going to get tired. It comes a limit where you can't carry it anymore. It takes a lot. Yes, it takes a lot to have to maintain such a life, and because it is not natural, you have to add extra things just to make sure that you keep this personality. So if you're out there and this is happening to you, I want to tell you that your personality is beautiful. What you bring to the table is important. He mentioned something, he said it's not your looks, that the look can get the man to come. The personality is what keeps him.
Very true.
So what kind of personality do you have? What are you building? I want to discourage something with women, and most times I've heard a lot of people talk about it. They get to tell you that's how I am. If you check, even though that's your personality, there's personalities that need to be worked on. That's the truth.
Brush it up.
Yes, there's just a little polishing that you need to do. So even if they tell you, I've heard ladies say, I'm talkative, I talk a lot, I don't know how to stop. No, even the scripture says, in a multitude of words, wanted no sin.
Wow, yes.
So it means that you talk too much. There's no how at some point in your exaggeration, lies will not come in. And such personality, it repels. It repels. Anything darkness eventually repels. But you see, whatever is light and beautiful is of light, it attracts. So you're wondering and you're saying, that's how I am. I just talk a lot. That's how I am. I'm a bit scattered. I like to throw things around. I'm telling you, your personality is unique, but that thing can temper with the real person that you are. So what you need to do is the polishing. Can you quit talking? There was a time where I think I was meditating and I could hear the Holy Spirit say, literally, he said, it's time for women to keep quiet. He said, can you just tell them to shut up? They have been talking, even in the place of prayer.
Wow.
They come to the place of prayer and all they do is talk, just the way you talk around every day. You come and you talk and then you don't hear anything because you finish saying all that you have to say. So you leave. It is time to begin to what? Polish those things. Can you hold your mouth? It has repelled a lot of people out there. I'm talking to that lady right now that is watching, and I'm telling you, it's time to keep quiet. There's dignity, there's integrity in being quiet. It does not mean you'll be quiet to everything, but that polishing this personality helps you know when to talk, how to, where to. Because there are places and times that you don't need to say a word at all. Because your silence is speaking.
Wow, thank you. Let me add something to that. You see that we're not saying shut up and go and sleep, all right? We're saying that just like you said, you know exactly when to talk. That's polishing that particular, person of yours. And then when you talk, make sure you have something sensible coming out of your mouth. Make sure that there are things, scripture says that you should minister grace to your hearers. You should minister grace to your hearers. So that if you keep talking and talking and talking without thinking, first of all, you see that you may go and say things that there's such a thing called emotional intelligence. When you talk too much, there are chances that you may hurt somebody, say something, and words are like spilled milk. You can't take it back, and that's even one out of so many. Thank you so much, Charlie, for that. Now, guys, we are just trying to capture a general, personality thing that touches everybody. For the guys, Charlie, you see, I've seen quite a number of people that are shy. This guy is timid. Now, let me talk to believers first out there. You don't have the spirit of timidity. God has given you that of boldness and of sound mind. There's something funny, Charlie, that I see a lot of guys do. Have you ever met guys that actually are always smiling when even nothing is funny?
My God.
I mean, like, what exactly are you laughing? They say something, they can tell you, wow, it's afternoon, and you're laughing. Like... You see, there's something you can do. If you're not funny, guys, if you're not funny out there, forget it. It's funny, it's not anything. Maybe you're a geek, you're a book person. Be that book person, all right? Be that book person. If you want to throw a joke, go online, all right? There are 1,000,001 jokes out there online. You can read up, cram like 7 of them, and then throw them in the middle of the conversation. That's brushing up. Once in a while, you should be able to do that. We're saying that if you are out there and you think, well, I don't like talking too much, I don't like this, don't just sit down out there quiet like a dull person. There's I agree that there are some reserved people out there that they don't like talking, but at least don't bore people. That's brushing up that thing. Listening skills is very good. Companies are looking for that out there. People that are able to keep quiet and listen. But if you have a relationship, you are dating a woman, and this woman has finished explaining her life out in 1 hour, 30 minutes, and you're out there throwing a joke that is not funny, you need to brush up that.
You really need to.
Some, you're out there and you really, really, really love this person, and she gives you time to ask her out, and you are beating around the bush saying this. You need to brush up your communication skills. It's part of your person. In fact, you need to work on that, because you're going to be talking for at least 50 years with this woman. So the earlier you work on that, the better for you. So it is something that we need to work on. No woman wants to marry a timid man. No woman wants to marry somebody that is not self-confident, doesn't know how to present himself when he presents himself. All right, guys. So that's one thing that brush up that personality. Brush it up. Maybe I should add this to this, Charlie, before you say something concerning the women. Guys, there is a way. Let me give you this very simple example. That personality needs to be checked on. It determines how you present things. Your personality determines how you present things. For instance, when I was praying concerning a wife, I actually trusted God for over 9 months in prayers. When I saw her in a vision. I know some of you out there still think that visions are outdated. They are not.
They're not.
But I've said this in one of our episodes, that God spoke to me through a vision only because He has been speaking to me through visions on other matters. That's a simple way He communicates with me based on our relationships. Now, a lot of guys make this mistake. You just go and knock on this sister's door and tell her that you saw a vision. It is not going to work. Trust me, other brothers have spoiled that market for you and I. All right? You know, although for those of you single, I don't need to explain to any sister now that I saw any vision. Now, I went around. I got to know about this person. I got to ask questions about this person. And then I presented it. I polished my personality. I polished quite a number of things, and then I presented it, and it was so easy. I asked her a question, you know, months after we started dating. What if I told you that it was a vision? Said many other people have said that they actually saw vision that she is their wife. Imagine how I would have ruined a lot of things. And so, guys, your person can even make the one run away from you.
Very true.
Your person. I asked her a question. What if I had bad command of English? She said it would have been, God would need to come and speak to me himself.
Oh God.
You see that? So guys, there's a need to polish. Please stop saying that, if she loves me, she should take me the way I am. Look, you've got to do something. Please, Charlie, say something about, talk to a lady out there.
Okay, ladies, you've heard for the guys. I know that you're already wondering, why won't she just take me the way I am? Like he said, seriously, we'll not take you the way you are. So I take you out and you're like, oh, is it when we went and we saw it, the thing? You have just ended everything. We won't take you. Polish your personality.
Yes.
We're not asking you to be someone else. We're saying be you. Just make it beautiful.
Be the best version of you. That's what we're saying.
Exactly. Just be the best version of you. Let us just be able to relate and just enjoy ourselves together. Because if one party is just doing the polishing, it brings a lot of tension and rift. Okay, I'll just say one more thing for the ladies.
Okay.
For the ladies, I've had a lot of counseling sessions where you are kind of person whose personality is fun to be with. You love to play with everyone. You love to connect. Very beautiful personality. I just felt that I should address this because I've met a lot that has caused them a lot of trouble. Some men have actually come to meet us to speak about some certain ladies that we know and ask, how is this person? But with time, when we are wondering why these people never come back, and when we met one to ask, they tell us it's just they call it busybody. It became too much. I just couldn't stand it anymore. So the fact that you connect with people, that's a gift. You could connect in business, you could connect in ministry, you could connect socially. It means that you can bless the lives of others. But it doesn't mean that you should just be all up on everybody's business. So when you are in a place, everyone has to know you're in a place. You are too excited to hold it in. Polish that personality.
Bring
it's a
balance.
good, yes.
Bring balance to it.
Thank you for that. Balance. It's a very good, imagine that you are out for a picnic and you could bring everybody around, create order, and bring them to achieve the purpose for which there's the love feast or the picnic, than having to go everywhere. Whenever you are all about everybody's business, you are everywhere at every time. In every discussion, you are talking and acting. It gets really difficult for you not to begin to repel people. They just get tired of you. So whenever you disappear, nobody's really missing you. It takes a while before they miss you. And do you know why they miss you? Sometimes just miss noise. So they really want you back.
Wow.
So I'm telling a lady out there, you have that. It's a gift. Don't throw it away. If anyone has told you that you talk too much and should throw it away, no. It's a strength that you've got. But just polish it.
Polish it. Bring balance
It's
to it.
beautiful. Bring balance to it. You don't have to be another person. You don't have to go all quiet. Because by being all quiet, you can also send away the king that is coming. And sometimes by being too talkative, you also send away the king that is coming. Just be you, but make sure that you be you in the best way as possible.
Wow, guys, listen to this. You see, when you are very, very much aware of who you are as a person, we talked about this in our last episode, you will know that there are certain things that comes in your life very crude. And we're saying that what we're saying in this episode is very simple. You've got to know these things and you've got to bring balance to it. For instance, there are certain guys that are very social. They connect. In fact, these guys are great marketers. They connect with everybody. They can instantly connect with you in a minute. if you don't bring balance to that, you may end up breaking hearts that you were not aware of. You can end up dating girls that you did not even know that you guys are dating. All right, guys, so we're saying you need to bring a balance to these things. You need to bring a balance to it. Now, for instance, there are certain people, Charlie, out there, especially men, that have the gift of leadership. Leadership is actually built on the inside. And so you meet people, you connect with them instantly. And then you go out there giving everybody names and all of those things. Some people take it personal. When you finally find that one that you love, it will be difficult for others to let go, because you made everybody feel like you actually, are in love with everybody. So there must be a balance in these things. There's a way you can actually polish yourself or bring a balance to that particular personality, that it will not hurt anybody. If your person begins to become a thorn in the flesh, in the lives of people, there's a problem. There's a problem. That's a sign that it's not really balanced. Like we're saying that you love to talk. Who knows? Marketers, you have to know how to talk. It's something that you have. It's an advantage. But remember, what is an advantage can also be a disadvantage. The anointing that lifts you up can be the same anointing that can bring you down. Remember Samson.
It depends on their usage.
It depends on their usage. So as a person out there, a guy or a lady, you need to actually bring a balance to this. We'll be talking more about that on Facebook. Yeah, Charlie, before we wrap it up, do you have something to say?
Okay, I have a word for a lady who is watching right now. Your height is not the problem. The problem is that you do not know yourself yet. Quit standing before the mirror and wishing to be as tall as others. Quit standing before the mirror wishing you could add a little flesh. Begin to know yourself right now. You are beautiful the way you are. I can see that you're not aware that a lot of people around you want to be like you, but you're so blind that all you see is you just want to be like them. It's like their personality is better than yours. Wake up right now from your laziness and excuses and begin to polish yourself. With time, I tell you, it wouldn't matter your height. We have dwarves acting movies today, and they are millionaires today. It's because they challenged themselves to rise up, to find out their worth, know themselves, their strength. I'm talking about your strength now. They discovered their strength and they began to invest in it. And today, you could watch them. Today, they've made a lot of investment that has made them really rich and has done so much. I want you not to give up. This is a challenge today for you to rise, not just the one that is short. You feel you cannot speak well. I'm telling you today, even for the guy, you feel you don't know how to talk to ladies. Begin to learn how to engage in discussions. Polish that personality a day at a time. You can do this. I wasn't like this. I used to be very, very quiet. And sometimes I get quiet when I need to be quiet, especially when I'm not really used to the environment. You would not know, because I began to learn that there are places where I really need to speak out. There are places where I need to be quiet. You can learn that too. You have the strength. Please rise up. The Lord has risen over you today. There's a chance, and you enjoy it.
All right, guys, we're saying this. We're going to wrap this episode with this simple message. Those of you that are Bible study students out there, you will remember when Pharaoh demanded for Joseph, the Bible says Joseph shaved. He was in prison for years. The Bible talks about Joseph shaving his beard. You can imagine how he was looking in that prison. Joseph shaved his beard and changed his remnant. All right, Joseph would have just appeared there and say, well, I'm a prisoner. Pharaoh should understand that I've been in prison. He would have gone there to start ranting that, I was falsely accused after I served this man. No. But Joseph actually packaged himself. He shaved, he changed the way he looked, he wore a new dress, and then he went out there to actually meet Pharaoh, and Pharaoh made him the prime minister. If you're out there, a lady, you're trusting God, you know that man is the man, and God is telling you that he will soon be coming to you, or God tells you that this is your season, your husband is coming very soon. You need to position yourself. There are certain things that you should not. You can't keep saying, well, I'm a dirty person, well, I talk too much, that's me. For a guy, you can't keep telling yourself, that's how I am. I drink sugar cane on the road, I eat granite on the road. You can modify yourself, all right? You are in your crude state. We're saying refine. There are certain things that you need to refine for that relationship. And the good news is that it doesn't stop when you're single, it continues even when we're married. Guys, we'll be discussing this tomorrow on Facebook, live from 8 p.m. There are other things that I know some of you out there want to contribute, or you want to add, or you want to ask something, and none of that will be live on Facebook tomorrow. And so please go there, like our Facebook page, Time Out with Charlie and Andy, click like, and make sure you wait for us, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes, that's the same, Time Out with Charlie and Andy is a YouTube channel. Subscribe, and if you're just watching our videos for the first time, there are several other videos, foundational videos that you should watch. All right, guys, it's a wrap from here. Until we'll see you again next week. Goodbye. My name is Andy.
And I'm Charlie Adalta.
God bless you. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.